that brings us to today's announcement. So there's been a lot that's been done, a lot of positive momentum, but we want to keep it going. So we're happy to announce today that the Florida Department of Education is now working a pilot program that identifies and trains a Hope Florida liaison at each school in select school districts. So these liaisons will serve as a dedicated person on staff who can act as a point of contact for Hope Florida resources for students, parents, and staff, serves as a trained expert in the Hope Florida navigation, receives Hope Florida materials to distribute in the office, to help students or families get connected with Hope Navigator when needed, and to train others on both the philosophy and functions of Hope Florida. Additionally, the liaison will be able to connect local community providers, charities, and faith-based organizations that are active within their school community with the Hope line if they can help support those who reach out to Hope Florida. Now, Orange County was the first school district to identify and train a liaison, and Lake County, which is why we're here today, is now the second district that is going to identify and train a liaison in every school. So thank you, Lake County, for stepping up and helping to spearhead this great expansion. So what will the pilot program do? Well, the navigators who are trained will be able to help parents and kids who have developmental disabilities find the support they need to ensure they have access to special education services. Navigators will also help with early intervention for children who have special needs, or even help families who may be having difficulties at home. And then the navigators can also help both students and parents by connecting them with resources for things like employment assistance for the parents or educational resources for the children. So how has this worked? Well, in one instance, a mother from Osceola County contacted Hope Florida seeking educational resources for her 5-year-old son with autism spectrum disorder. Her Hope Navigator identified the need for autism support services during their initial assessment and referred her to the Florida Diagnostic and Learning Resource System's Child Find Specialists to begin the evaluation process. The Mother's Hope Navigator also facilitated a handoff to the Centers for Autism and Related Disabilities. And then continuing with that, the Navigator followed up to learn that the son was enrolled in a local school and receiving autism services, and she is pleased with the Hope Florida Navigator's help. So greater self-sufficiency for families is not only good in of itself, it will also improve education for the children. So I want to thank Diane from here in Lake County for supporting this important mission. I know Lake County will continue to do a great job as they have for many, many years. And so this is an exciting announcement. We're going to hear from some more folks. So we'll begin with Florida's First Lady, then we'll hear from our Commissioner of Education.
Appreciate it. The last time I had a privilege to talk about Hope Florida, I ended up going like 15 minutes, so I'm not going to do that to you guys, but I'm very passionate about it, and I'm just so appreciative of having the opportunity to be here and obviously to continue all of the good work that we're doing with Hope Florida. The governor laid it out so well, but in its simplest of terms, Hope Florida is just for somebody who is seeking help finding help. You can have the best resources, you can have the best programs, but if you don't know that they're there, then what good are they? As the governor mentioned a second ago, and why this partnership with the Department of Education is so important, I've talked to a lot of moms of children who have unique abilities, and when they find out that their child has a unique ability, they don't know where to turn. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to call. And so what we're trying to do is simplify the process. It's one number, and you can talk to a human. And that human can help you with subject matter expertise, be able to find the resources, and not only that, fellowship, right? Be able to find other people who have experienced certain things in their lives, and you have relatability, and you're able to make connections, and your children, they're able to prosper because you're bringing the connection together. The Hope Florida model, and that's really what it is. The governor mentioned it. It's not a program. It's a philosophy. It's an idea about how can we truly help people in need in society, whether it's our veterans, whether it's children, whether it's a single mom. How can we do that and look outside of government? How can we utilize the nonprofits, meet immediate needs? How can we see what's there on the ground already? And how can we embrace the faith-based community? Because we're the first state in the nation to do that. We have 16.5 million people of faith across the state of Florida. They're there. They're willing and able to help. They just need to know where to look. And some of these people who are in need of help, they need to know that there are other people there willing to help. And so when you make that connection, it's a beautiful thing. And we're able to get away from government and see all of the resources and love and hope that's there in the communities. It's always been there. I mean, you're really able to unlock some pretty neat potential, and it's really special having the opportunity to see it up first. So I would just say with this, for anybody who needs help, calling that number, going to hopeflorida.com to be able to talk to somebody, I think that is your first big step. But then I would also say anybody who wants to be a part of the solution. This is something else that's important. You know, the governor was talking about the care portal technology and embracing the faith-based communities. Did you know if you go to Hope Florida right now and you log down, I want to help, and you go down and you look at the various things that are on the website, you can see how I can get involved and meet immediate needs in my community. So I was looking at this yesterday. There are needs right now in Orlando for a mom who needs cleaning supplies. Don't tell me for a second that people in this room wouldn't do that, or the faith-based communities or the private. They would. So being able to see that firsthand and meet those needs is a really powerful thing. So it's nothing more than embracing what's always been there. It's the connective tissue that we're doing behind the scenes to facilitate those opportunities. And so it's really been a privilege and an honor to spearhead this, and we're going to continue to do it and continue to grow, because this is a model yet again for the nation. So thank you.
Okay.